Hey, in this video it will be short and we'll be looking into the Google OAuth. So you might be implementing Google OAuth on your application in your maybe your production application or something. But let's say you might be handling the code just like this, right? Just like the documentation that has been given, and you might be doing something called like if I okay, so this would be the usual approach that you can give, like slash Google slash callback and then authenticate and all those everything that is given in the documentation, right? And in the in the OAuth, your code will be looking like this, right? Password Georges and the strategies and all, but it actually works. But the thing is, when you let's say from the front end, if you go and click on the href or the link, it won't give you the response. Okay, so it is impossible to get a response from, let me show you. So yeah, so it is impossible uh, to actually get the response from this Google slash callback. So ultimately what you will get is, after the sign in, you won't get any response basically. Okay, so from the front end, if you see, from the front end, you have to do just like this, like Google slash auth slash Google, and then it will be like window.open, and it will actually authenticate you. But the thing is, it won't give you any data from the backend. Okay, so let's say the data might be like let's say getting the user profile and all. It will be posted on your backend, I mean the database, but it won't be there inside I mean you won't get any response for this. It will be in your database, like just like this one. It will be posted, but the thing is you won't get any response for this. I mean, that's the issue I have faced. I mean, a time while ago. So what is the solution? Solution is like, it's not an optimal solution, but yeah, you can handle it with the help of an npm package. It is called the React Google login. The procedures are almost same. So if I show you the my client, let's say the callbacks, I think it would take some time, but yeah. So yeah, so your authorized JavaScript origin would be the front end link, and the redirect, right? So slash login as my redirection link. So these are the authentic, I mean the usual Google login only. So that's the same. That will remain the same. But if you see from the front end part, so in the by with the help of this package, you don't need to handle anything from the backend. Okay, so when it clearly mentions everything that you need. You might face an issue while installing this package, because I think node, I mean, for some reason, it actually maybe it is outdated or something, but you have to run a command like after this. uh, yeah, and this after this command, you just have to write. So this one is the command, and you have to write just force. Okay, so it will just install this, but with this command, without force, it won't be it won't get installed, and you will face some issue. But you have to apply force for this. Okay. So how does this work actually? So let me just pull out that particular code. So yeah, this one is the Google login, and you have to put the client ID. Client ID, you know that you will get from the credentials, and in this will be the render props, and render props, because of the sign, I mean the styling part. It is all given in the docs. So if you see here, so Google button without the styling custom button. So this is the like in place of this button, I have just used the chakra button. So no issues with that. But yeah, so render the dot on click, and then image and all. And so yeah, client ID and then Google login. So this would take two functions, and that is the on success and the on failure. And on success, what is on success is, so if I click on success, so if you click on success, then it would actually give you the response, and the response would be like the profile obj. I think I should show you something, then it would be better. Let me just run so, and mm, yeah, everything is running fine. So let me just console the response as such. Control X. Yeah, so on success, and there will be two functions: on success and the on failure. Okay, so on failure, I'm not doing anything for now, but on success, it would just give me a response. So if you see in the login, so this would how your button will look like. It's just a typical login button only. So if you click on login, and you will get this pop-up, and you would get the response. Okay, so if I inspect this, uh, okay, so yeah, if you see this response, so you would get the response, right? So you would get the profile object, so you would get all the details about that particular Google user. Let's say the my name, my profile DP, my Google ID, and my name and the email and all, right? So with that information, you can actually work on top of that, and then profile obj, and then you can just do whatever you need with that data. You can do a post request and all, and yeah, I mean this is how you can make it simple, and you don't need the backend for this. Okay, there's some issue, but yeah, so you don't need to handle anything with this, like callbacks and all. But of course, it gives you a lot more control over the code, and by using that npm package, it won't be inside my control, right? But yeah, I think if it is like a quick solution to want, then obviously shifting to the front end is the best, I mean the uh, best way you can actually make this work. So yeah, this was all about the I think, yeah, this was all about the OAuth. uh, so yeah.